Good morning, everybody. It's a Wednesday. It's a new day. I love the morning time because it really is. It's like, I just know, I love that new, fresh start feeling, like, oh my gosh, I get to do this again. That's the feeling that I have. I'm like, yay, morning, new day. New day, new chance. Oh, love. Okay, Notolo says, I feel so refreshed. These sessions are really having a good, let me just quickly go back, a good effect on me. Oh, I love that for you, Notolo. But it's not so much that the sessions are having a good effect on you. It means that you are obviously walking away and playing around with these ideas. So it means that you are doing the work. So you must also congratulate yourself, okay? You're doing the work. And that's why it feels like the sessions are having a good effect on you. But I love that feedback, Notolo. Love to see it. So to all my first timers, welcome to you. So my name is Mia, and I go live every Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning. Okay, so 6:30 in the morning. And what we're doing here in this live, and if you're wondering why I'm looking to the side, it's because my mirror's over here, okay? And what we're doing here in this live is that we are just getting our mindset right before we step into the day, okay? Before we step into the day, before we go and play with other kids, we are getting our mindset right, okay? There's a lot of things that happen during the day that we don't have control over, okay? Other people, how they behave, situations and circumstances, but there are things that we have control over, and that is what we want to focus on in this live. So what are the things that we have control over? Our thoughts, we've got control over that. Luque, first time here, I love it. Is it Matari? Thank you, I see the follow. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so what are the things that we have control over? So our thoughts, we've got control over that, okay? The affirmations we choose to say to ourselves as we're going through the day, we've got control over that, okay? The stories that we tell ourselves as we go through the day, we've got control over that. So that's what we want to focus on. So we want to focus on, okay, what are the things that actually are in my control before the day begins? That's why we start here at 6:30. We get our mindset right, and then we step into the day. Tina, I appreciate the follow, girlfriend. Thank you so much. Oh, a heart me. Thank you so much. Who was that from? Was that Luque? I appreciate that, Luque. Thank you. All right. So every week we've got a theme, and the topics each day will speak into the theme. All right. So this week, our theme is rebuilding your inner world. Rebuilding your inner world. So you need to start thinking of your inner world as your home, okay? Because, this is where you are all day long, okay? All day long. So what makes up our inner world? Well, it's our thoughts. It's the conversations that we're having with ourselves, okay? It's the beliefs that we have about ourselves. These are the things that make up our internal world. And we want our internal world to be a place that we love being in. Like, we don't want to always be escaping our thoughts. We actually want to enjoy being in our own mind, okay? In our own inner world. So that's why the theme this week is just rebuilding your inner world. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just quickly color correcting before I go in with my foundation. So I'm using Catrice Camouflage, if you're wondering what the brand is. Mac, I see you, Mac. Good morning to you too. Alrighty. So that is what our inner world is, okay? So just a quick recap. Monday, we spoke about auditing our inner world. Auditing our inner world. So one way to think about it is when you move house, for instance, okay, you would do an audit of everything in your current space, right? So not everything would go with you to your new home. Makari says such good energy. So say to I see you. Good morning. Okay, so if you were moving home, not everything would come with you. You would do an audit. You would say, okay, you know what? This cup is broken. This plate is broken. I think I'm going to chuck it away before I move into my new home. Okay. So that's exactly what we're doing here. So we're saying the new home we're moving into is a new experience, okay? We're believing for a new experience, a new chapter in our life. That's the new home that we're moving into. So the same way that we would audit stuff in our physical home, we need to audit stuff in our internal home, okay? We need to audit is this thought that I'm thinking serving me? Does it get to come with me to the new experience, the new chapter in my life? Okay. So that's the type of auditing that we need to be doing. So that was Monday's topic, and the challenge was literally all about auditing our inner world. Okay. Yesterday, we specifically spoke about habits. So yes, we are rebuilding our inner world. What habits can we put in place to support this? Okay. Tembi says, good morning to you too, Tembi. So what habits can we put in place to support this? Okay. And what we looked at is we looked at our day and we broke it up into 3 energy zones. We broke it up into 3 energy zones. So we said morning. Morning is the time. I saw a follow. Thank you so much. I can't see your name written out, so I can't shout you out properly, but I appreciate the follow. Okay. So we broke up our day into 3 energy zones. I keep saying Jones. 3 energy zones. Okay. So the first energy zone, it's refocus. It sets up the foundation for the day. So morning we wake up. All the habits that we have in the morning, that sets up our foundation for the day. It sets the tone for the day. Okay. Then we go, we have our afternoon. So think of it like lunchtime. Okay, so around about midday-ish, somewhere over there, the next energy zone, that is our refocus zone. Okay, that's a chance to step away from everything, refocus, take a mental break. So we wanted to look at habits that can support that as well. Okay, the last energy zone is our evening. So that's our reset zone. Okay, great. So this is the time that we're resetting, we're getting ready for the next day, we're letting go of the day. So we looked at habits that can support that. Tembi, I see you. Good morning to you too. So we looked at habits that can support that. Okay, so if you were here yesterday, I would love to know in the chat, just let me know, how did your day go? Did you do anything differently? So think about it, lunchtime. Did you do anything differently? Did you change how you spend your lunch break? Did you step away? If you're someone that usually eats at their desk, for instance, did you actually step away and give yourself a little bit of a breather? And then evening time, what did you do differently? What did you do differently? Let me know. Did you try anything new, anything different? Okay. And then this morning, so before you came and you joined this live, did you do anything different this morning? We spoke about one of those habits that are actually very energy draining is sometimes in the morning, we reach for our phones and we scroll through people's highlight reels before we even start our day. So if that's something that you've been doing, did you start your morning off differently today? So instead of reaching for the phone and scrolling through social media and other people's highlight reels, did you do something different? Let me know. Okay. I'm just going in with just a little bit more foundation over here. So I'm very curious. I'd love to know. Okay. So let's go on to what today's topic is. So yesterday we looked at habits. Great. But today, oh, Mac says, I tried 5 minutes meditation today. Ooh, I love that, Mac. And how's that working for you? Like, do you feel different? Do you feel a shift within yourself? Is your morning, does it feel different? I'd love to know. Okay, let me know. Notolo says, my day went quite well. I tried taking some time for myself during my bathroom breaks. Oh, I love that for you, Notolo. So just to give you guys context here. So yesterday we were talking about things that we can do during our lunchtime, for instance, right? Habits, okay? And so Notolo just explained to us that, her day is quite hectic. She can't really take a proper lunch break. So an idea that I shared yesterday was like, okay, great. So let's say you can't take a proper lunch break. I get it. Some jobs are quite hectic and demanding, okay? But when you go to the bathroom, can you take a couple extra minutes just for yourself, just to bring yourself towards yourself? Okay. Mildred, I see you and good morning right back at ya. Bongi says, I lived through the videos on your page. Okay, Bongi, because you missed the lives last week, I am going to start uploading on my YouTube page as well, so that if you do happen to miss the lives, I'll start uploading to my YouTube page, and then you guys can always just go back and re-listen to a live or watch a live that you've missed. Okay, so just please just look at my bio. You should see the link to my YouTube page. I will start uploading over there. Okay, so that way you don't miss out on anything. Thank you so much. Is it Magdari? I see that you shared the live. I appreciate that so much. No, she's responding to Max. She says you should try it too. A nice way to redirect. Oh, did Max say something else? Give me a seckie. I'm just going to quickly go. Okay, so alrighty. I think I've got all the comments. Okay, guys, so let's think about today's topic. Today's topic, guys, we are going to be talking about rebuilding your belief systems. Rebuilding your belief systems. So, question, what are you believing about yourself? And is it serving you? Is it serving you or is it not serving you? Another thing here, guys, we need to also start examining our beliefs and also examining where do they come from. Because sometimes we might be holding on to a belief that our grandmother believed or somebody else in our family, our parents believed. Maybe at one time that belief served us, maybe it even protected us, but it's possible that maybe that same belief could actually be limiting us today. So we need to start examining our beliefs and really asking ourselves, is this belief serving me? So one way to look at beliefs, guys, and this is a way that I look at it that helps me. So you know your phone, right? You forever, I don't know about you guys, so I use an iPhone and they are always releasing software updates. So like every month there's like a new software update, right? You might be at work, for instance, and your PC needs a software update, right? You've got to install an update. What happens when you install these updates, whether it's your phone, your iPhone, whatever brand you're using, or your work laptop, for instance? What happens when you install these updates? You get a better performance, right? The performance is better, the performance is smoother. When you install an update, bugs are fixed. Zama, I see the follow and I appreciate it. Bugs are fixed, right? So that's how we have to look at our belief systems, guys, the beliefs that we have. Sometimes our beliefs actually just need an update, a software update. That's what it is, okay? It no longer serves us, so let's update. We can't be building new lives and new experiences on old, outdated software. Okay, so that's how you must think of your beliefs. It's just a software system. And the same way you update your operating system on your phone, your software on your laptop, that's what we need to be doing with our beliefs as well, okay? We need to be doing a software update. Beyonce has the song, random, I know. I'm sure you guys know the song that's like, let me upgrade ya, let me upgrade ya. You know that song? So that's what we need to be doing with these old beliefs that we have that no longer serve us, okay? We need to be doing an upgrade, an update. Just think of Beyonce's song, let me upgrade ya. Okay. So today, guys, are you still with me? Give me a double tap on the screen if you are still here. And if you feel like, you know what you're saying, Mia, this makes sense. I need to do an update here. Give me an update in the comments. Give me an update. Or if you prefer the word upgrade, like Beyonce says, let me upgrade ya. Give me an upgrade in the comments and let me know that you are still with me. Luke, I see the like. I love it. Thank you so much. All right, then. Magdari says update. Yes, girlfriend. We need. Oh, Notolo says upgrade. I love this. Tembi says upgrade. Luke says yes to upgrade. I love this. Dimaka, so upgrade. Yes, guys, just think of Beyonce. Let me upgrade ya. That's it. That's it. Mac, upgrade. I love this, guys. I love this. I love this for us. I love this for us. Mildred, upgrade. That's exactly it. I'm just going to go in with my concealer comments. What? My concealer placement. Bongi says upgrade. I love this. Tembi, upgrade. Oh, I love a girl that loves to upgrade. I love it. Another way also, guys, is you must think about, okay, so I am becoming, right? I'm becoming this person, this new person, this person of my dreams, okay? What beliefs do I have now that are not going to serve me as this new person, okay? Or the other way would be like, this is who I want to be. This is my dream version of me. What beliefs does this new dream version of me have that this version of my current self doesn't have? Okay? And we need to bridge the gap. That's exactly what we're doing today. All right. Impile says, upgrade. I love it. Lelo, upgrade. I love it. Tembi, upgrade. Setsetu says, I saw this comment yesterday and I thought of this community. A mind, like a home, is furnished by its, and I think you're going to say thoughts, but I will allow you to finish that. Is that what you were going to say? I'm just waiting for Susetu's comment. Let me do my concealer placement while I wait for that comment to come up. So guys, today I want you guys to be detectives. You know how detectives arrive at a crime scene, okay? But the crime scene today is our own conversations. Maybe the internal conversations that we're having. Zuke, hey, I see you. Okay, let me just finish this. Susetu says, a home furnished by its, a great reminder that a mindset is our responsibility and within our control. Absolutely. So yes, guys, just think of that our home, our internal world, we are furnishing it. How are we furnishing it? Exactly that. We are furnishing it with our thoughts. We're furnishing it with our beliefs, the conversations. Okay. Kingston says, hey, Mia, my name is Mia as well. Okay. Hey to you too. Alrighty, Zuke, I see the like and I appreciate it. So let's get back to today. We are detectives and we are going to investigate. And the crime scene, guys, is conversations, our own conversations, as well as the conversations that we have with other people as we go through the day to day. We want to be detectives and we want to pay attention. Not only do we want to pay attention, we want to look for clues. We want to look for clues in our conversations. So how do we spot these clues? How do we spot these clues? So as you're going through your day, you're having a conversation, clues sound like, I always, ... I always what? So listen to yourselves, because sometimes we're having internal conversations, great, but sometimes even those external conversations that we have with other people, what are we saying? I always what? Another one, I never what? I never. I always. What follows that? Okay, so these are the clues. So what follows that? That's what we want to look at. I can, or I can't. Can't what? Can't what? So these are the clues. They are clues because however you finish that means that there's a belief running around, right? There's a belief running around, running the show, unchecked. So we want to check these beliefs. Not only do we want to check them, we want to check them and we want to upgrade them. Okay, we want to check them, we want to upgrade them. Also stop and think like, where's this belief from? Where's it from? Like, where did you adopt it from? Because sometimes we also take things as we go along. You know, you're going through life, your parent says this, your grand says this, okay, now you've taken it and you've repeated it so many times, it's become a belief. It's just operating the show, it's become a belief. Okay? Are you still with me? Give me a double tap on the screen. Let me see a double tap on the screen while I quickly go in with my bronzer placement. Luque says, I always think before I say anything. That is absolutely beautiful, Luque. If you're doing that, that is absolutely beautiful. But a lot of the times we're not always thinking before we say something. And sometimes what happens is that we'll say something, sometimes we say things and we don't even realize we've said it. We're just so used to going around saying, I always ... I'm so ... Okay? What comes after the so? Huh? I'm so lazy. Really? Because another thing that happens is that we start saying these things, we start repeating them, they become an actual belief system. And then what happens is that we start finding evidence to support it. So we start finding evidence. Not only do we start finding evidence, Zama, I see the follow and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So not only do we start finding evidence, our actions start lining up with the thing that we've been saying, the thing that we've been repeating to ourselves. I'm so lazy. Oh, really? Because I bet you what starts happening now is that you find evidence to prove or to support that statement. That statement is no longer just a statement. It's actually a belief system now. Do you see where I'm going with this, guys? Okay? So we want to be detectives today. We want to be, Gitu, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it so much. We want to be detectives today. The crime scene is our own conversations. Whether it's a conversation we're having internally, whether it's a conversation we're having with other people, that's the crime scene. We want to look for clues. What are the clues? I always ... I'm so ... I can't ... Okay? These clues indicate that there's a belief system that's going on here, okay? And what do we want to do when we catch this? So we go, okay, great, I walk around and this is what I'm always saying. Okay, great. How did we imprint this belief system? Well, we affirmed it to ourselves. We affirmed it and we repeated it. We repeated it so many times that we actually believe it. And then what happened was that there's evidence in our world that shows us that this is, I'm going to say, truth inverted commas. So if that's how I imprinted this belief, how I got believing this thing, right? For me, surely that means if I choose a different belief, I've got to follow the same pattern, okay? So the pattern is, this is a belief, I didn't check it, right? I just started saying this to myself. I just started affirming this. I just started repeating this. Okay, so what if I choose something new to affirm, to repeat about myself? So instead of going around saying, life is against me. Life is against me. Things never work out for me. Things never work out for me. What happens if I go, okay, I want to change that. That's no longer serving me. That's really no longer serving me. Maybe that was my past experience, but it's no longer serving me right now. So how can I change that? Life is for me. Life is for me. Can I play around with that? Life is on my side. Life is on my side. Can I play around with that? Give me 1 second. Susetu says, for me, it's arriving late. And I find that even when I wake up early, I don't make it on time. Oh, that is funny. Susetu, we need to have a look at that, girlfriend. We need to have a look at that. My degree says, bye, got to go. Bye, girlfriend. I see the repost and I appreciate that so much. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry, guys. I just want to see what other comments are. So, Luke, I was on you. I know that the last comment you said is, I always think before I say anything great. Then you said, but is it bad because when people take advantage, I regret not replying the way I should have? Okay, so then maybe you just need to practice that in your own mind, okay? So first of all, practice it. Practice saying no, okay? Practice protecting your peace, okay? Okay. Luke says, I always repeat negative gestures about my situation. So you've got to start looking at your situation in a new way, Luque. All right. So think about what negative things are you saying about your situation and how can you change that? Another thing, think about what are you learning in the current situation? Okay, that's another way. What are you learning? And Notolo says, for me, it's feeling guilty for saying no. Oh, Lord, why do you feel guilty, Notolo? Why do you feel guilty? Hey? Are you protecting your peace? Why do you feel guilty? So we need to also, guys, question, look at ourselves as we go through the day. Question ourselves as well, okay? We want to get to the bottom of these beliefs. Remember, we are the detectives today. The crime scene, our conversations. Okay. Something else that I wanted to just say to you guys was, Anna says, you're from Cape Town or Jersey. Anna, I'm in Jersey. Something else that I wanted to say to you guys was, so let's say you go around today and you know what, I'm saying to you guys, okay, take this belief. Let me say, if you used to say to yourself, oh, life never works out for me. Life is against me, okay? And now today you get this, you look at yourself and you realize, oh, I keep saying this about myself. I want to replace this about myself. And then as you're going through your day, it feels like, things are still messy. Am I making sense? It feels like you're still getting evidence that life is not for you. So one way you must think about this, it's almost like moving house. So when you move house, guys, you get to your new place. I just want to blend out my concealer. You get to your new place, okay? and it looks messy. Your boxes are still packed. You haven't unpacked your boxes. It looks messy, man. Right? And even when you do start unpacking boxes, it still looks messy. It doesn't look, it still looks messy. But what do? Do you say to yourself, oh my gosh, this looks messy. The boxes haven't been unpacked. I want to move back to my old home. No, you don't. You start to unpack the boxes, right? You start to unpack the boxes. You start to put things in their place, right? You trust the vision of you being in the new place, in the new home. So that's how you must also look at beliefs, okay? So as you go through the day, you might still find evidence of an old belief that's been running the show. But then trust that, okay, you know what? I'm moving into a new experience. I'm moving into a new chapter in my life, okay? And there may still be evidence of the old belief running around, but I'm changing this. I'm changing this about myself. I'm willing to change. I give myself permission to change. That's another thing. I give myself permission to change. We don't have to stay the same, guys. If something we're doing is not serving us, we don't have to stay the same. We can actually, I give myself permission to change. I give myself permission to learn a new way of doing things. Tembi, I see the comment and I appreciate it. Thank you, Anna. Anna also says, okay, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. And then she says, I watch every live and I feel like you've helped. Oh, Anna, I love that feedback. So another thing I wanted to say, guys, I'm just coming and I'm sort of giving things that I'm applying in my own life, things that I've applied in my life previously. So I'm literally just coming and I'm sharing my experience. Hey guys, I did this and it worked for me. Or hey guys, I did this. It changes the way that I view things. Okay. But it still remains your responsibility to do the work. So Anna says, I watch every live and I feel like you've helped. So actually, Anna, the truth is that you've helped yourself, okay? So it means that you are walking away from these lives and you are actually playing around with these ideas. So you're doing the work and therefore you must actually congratulate yourself. You're the main character, okay? Remember, last week, our whole theme was that we are the main characters in our lives. We are the main characters, all right? As a main character, that means we get to play around with the ideas. We get to go home or spend the day playing around with ideas, spend the day playing around with this. Okay, we do the work. All right, guys. So I think I explained it last week again and I'll explain it again. So don't ever look at somebody else as your savior. No. There's only one savior. His name is Jesus Christ. But what we do, hey, Bongi, thank you for the rose. So what we do is that we can learn from other people, right? We can learn from their experiences. Maybe they have a really good idea that we're like, oh my God, I haven't tried that. Maybe this will shift the way that I look at things, okay? But the responsibility of doing the work, I've still got to do the work. I've got to do it. I've got to play around with it. Oh my God, this crazy chick on TikTok Live, she said I must be a detective today and that I must, I must examine the thoughts that I have. I must examine my conversations that I have with other people. But you do it. You go. You do the work. You play around with it. You examine, is this belief that you have about yourself serving you? You do the work. And if it's not, okay, great. How did I get this belief in the first place? What did I do to install the software? I repeated it over and over. It became my affirmation. Now it's just a belief system. Okay, but what do I know about thoughts? What do I know about thoughts? Thoughts can be changed. Thoughts can be changed. Oh my gosh, how empowering is that? Oh, now I feel empowered. I now know that thoughts can be changed. I love this. I feel empowered. Thoughts can be changed. Okay, if I've been thinking this about money, about work, about relationship, and it's not serving me, and a thought can be changed, what's a better thought that can support me? That's how we must view it. Software update, software upgrade. If you're still with me, give me a double tap on the screen before I start baking my face. Katli says, how does one embody the version of the future self? So Katli, one way to do it is almost like take your future self and have them like standing here as a completely different person, okay? And then you think, okay, that's the future Mia, that's the future version of me. doing XYZ, whatever it is that you want to be doing, what beliefs does that future version have that I don't currently have right now? Right? I've got to start changing some things that I'm believing about myself right now to get there, right? And then we play with it. We play with it. You play with it all day long. Okay. Bongi says thoughts become reality. That's exactly it, guys. Do you know our thoughts, ne? Yo. Think of your thoughts as, I'm building my future with my thoughts. I'm building my future with my thoughts. That's what you must start thinking of your thoughts like. I'm building my future. I'm building here, guys. I'm building. That's how you must think of your thoughts. And your belief, the beliefs that you hold, you must think of that as software. So you need to upgrade and update the software, okay? There's some beliefs that we already have that are great, that are serving us. Those we want to nurture. But if we're honest, right? Oh, I'm just reaching for this. If we're honest, there are some beliefs that are no longer serving us, that are just no longer serving us. And we can look at different areas in our lives and examine those beliefs. So money, what are we believing about money? My grandmother used to always say to me, money doesn't grow on trees. Money doesn't grow on trees. That was like her famous line. Okay, so now I know, okay, that belief system, I got that from my gran. Okay, great. But is it serving me today? Is it serving me today? Okay, so now I know, I mean, I'm an adult now, okay? And, okay, money might not grow on trees, but, you know, I think that it grows through effort. I think it goes through consistency. I think it goes through discipline. Do you see what I'm saying? So, you know, and I can make these type of changes in my life. So when I say money, what are you thinking? What's the belief that comes up? Is the belief that comes up, oh, sorry, I'm just looking for my powder puff. Is the belief that comes up, I can't save. I never have enough. Is that the belief that comes up? Okay, so now we want to examine it. Okay, where did it come from? Okay, cool. Is it serving me? You know, I don't think it's serving me. Okay, great. So how can I replace this belief? I'm learning. Yeah. I'm learning how to manage my money better. Yep, I'm learning. I actually like this. I'm learning. That's what it is. I'm learning. All right? Think about relationships. When I say the word relationships, what do you guys think? Love. Love is not consistent. They always leave. You know, people always leave me. I don't know. Think about, like, what are you believing about relationships? That it's difficult, that it's hard, that love leaves. And is it serving you? You know, that might have been my past experience, but I've got to be honest, it doesn't serve me. It doesn't serve me. So let me think of something that does serve me. I'm learning. Okay, what am I learning? I'm learning how to choose a partner who stays, a partner who wants to grow and learn with me. I'm learning. Can you feel the difference also, the energetic difference? As opposed to me running around, love never stays, they never stay. Right? Feel the difference when you put on a new thought, a new belief. Feel the difference. I'm learning. I'm learning. You know, love can be healthy. Love can be steady. I'm learning. I'm learning how to love myself, and I'm learning how to choose a better partner. I'm learning. Okay, let's think about work. What beliefs come up when I say the word work? People like me never get promoted. Is that what you're saying to yourself? People like me never get promoted. Really? No, change that up. You know? Opportunities find me when I prepare myself. Yep, I'm preparing myself for a new opportunity, a promotion. I'm preparing myself. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready, baby, and I'm going to stay ready. I'm going to stay ready. Feel the difference also, guys. Like when you say things to yourself, when you examine, as a detective today, when you examine and you find these bugs, okay? Software update, right? These bugs. The bugs is our faulty thinking. Also think about, how does it feel when I think that? How does it feel when I believe that? And then change it up and think, okay, how does it feel? How does it feel when I say, life is on my side? Ooh, I don't know about you. I literally feel like a shift, an energetic shift. Luque says, love is beautiful, but I'm the one who always wants to beg a Zela. and make things right. Okay, you need to just work on your belief system, babe. That's it. Love is beautiful. Love is beautiful, and I deserve a beautiful experience as well. Love is beautiful. As I learn to love myself, I'm learning to also make a better choice in terms of the partner that I choose to be with. Okay. Right? And so we work on ourselves, guys. We work on ourselves. And eventually we're going to come up with evidence in our own experience of this new belief. All right. But we've got to work on ourselves. Where do we work on ourselves? In our thought life. That's why mindset is so important. Sydney, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. So let's think of something else. Let's think of another topic. Self-worth. Self-worth. Are you walking around, I'm not enough, I'm not enough? How does that feel? I'm not enough, I'm not enough. No, I am enough. I am enough and I'm learning. I am enough and I'm still growing. Yes? Yes. What about when you are going through social media, comparing everybody else's life? Comparing everybody else's life to your own life. And you start to feel like you are behind. That's it, right? You know how it is. You're on social media. You're going through Instagram. People look like they are far, right? And you start to think like, I'm behind. Who told you that? Who told you that you're behind? Stop it. No. You know what? I'm right on time. I'm right on time. I'm right on time for my life. I trust that I'm right on time. You know what? I'm exactly where I need to be. Exactly where I need to be. I'm learning exactly what I need to be learning. Yeah, that's what's happening. I'm learning exactly what I need to be learning. And you know what? As I'm learning now, I'm going to make better decisions. I'm going to make better decisions. I'm going to choose better thoughts. I'm going to upgrade the software. That's my belief system. I'm going to upgrade it. Just like Beyonce said in her song, let me upgrade ya. That's what I'm going to be doing. You know? I'm learning, and it's okay to be learning, guys. It is okay to be learning. Butterfly? I see the like. How am I doing for time? 7:11. Okay, let me hurry up here. Are you with me, guys? Are you still with me? Double tap the screen if you are still with me. All right, the challenge for the day. So, guys, if you're brand new here, every day we've got a challenge. So, in other words, we don't just come and listen in this mindset reset session. We don't just come and listen, okay? We walk away with a challenge, okay? Something that we've got to play around with during the day, okay? We've got to do the work. I can't do the work for you. I can only do the work for me, yes? So we need to walk away and we need to play. So today, guys, remember, we are being detectives. Yes, we are being detectives. The crime scene, that is our conversation, whether it's conversation that we're having internally by ourselves. Busi says, I'm new here and I'm loving it. Listen, I love having new people here. Busi, welcome. If you are finding value from this session, Busi, and if you feel like, you know what, you want to be back here tomorrow, then give me a follow. And what that does is that TikTok will actually give you a notification when I go live. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just looking for my eyeliner. Okay, so TikTok will give you a notification when I go live, and then you know, okay, great, you're going to join this session. I go live Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning, and we're just getting our mindset right before we step into the day. That's it. So I always say, guys, there are things that happen during our day that we don't have control over. We can't control how other people behave, okay? There are circumstances and situations that we can't control either. Nwaba, I see the follow. I appreciate it. Busi, I see the follow and I appreciate it. Okay? But there are things we can control, guys. And those things start in our mind. The thoughts that we choose to entertain. The thoughts that we choose to think about. Okay? Those things we have control over. I explained last week. Start to see your thoughts like a subscription service. You subscribe to Netflix and you subscribe to Showmax because you enjoy the content, okay? So if you have a thought and you're like, I don't enjoy the way this thought makes me feel, unsubscribe. Unsubscribe from that thought, okay? Sometimes we go through our day and we hear other people say things. You don't have to jump on every bandwagon. You don't have to jump on every bandwagon when it comes to thoughts, okay? Does this thought serve me? Does this thought uplift me? If my inner world is a home, and it is, okay, our inner world is made up of our thoughts. It's made up of the conversations that we're having. It's made up of the beliefs. Okay, if my inner world is a home, do I enjoy being here in my inner world? Or am I trying to escape all day? So we want our home, our inner world, to be a place that we love being in. You want to be like, I love my own company. I love my own company. Because I love being in my own mind. Oh, my inner world. Oh, it's a beautiful place. So just like in a house, you would rearrange furniture if you didn't like the way the furniture is. We are rearranging. Okay? And sometimes it looks messy before it looks good. You know, like how I do my makeup in the morning? And when I put my foundation on, I mean, it looks like, what the is this girl doing? My foundation is dripping on my face. Around my mouth is red. It looks like, what is she doing? Okay? Sometimes it looks a little bit messy before it actually looks good. Okay? So that's what we must remember as we're going through our day. We trust the vision. If you moved into a new house and the boxes were all over everywhere, would you move out? No, you wouldn't. You'd unpack the boxes and start putting things in their place. So that's what we're doing. I'm moving into a new chapter. That's what the home is here. I'm moving into a new chapter in my life. I'm moving into a new experience in my life. I'm rearranging. I'm unpacking boxes. Some things I'm throwing away. That's how we must start to look at it. Start to look at it, okay? So today we are focused on beliefs. Think of Beyonce. Every time you examine your beliefs, where Beyonce is like, let me upgrade you. And start to talk to your beliefs. Yeah? If you find yourself thinking something that's really unhelpful, hey, I used to think that. I used to think that life wasn't on my side. But today, I'm upgrading. Life actually is always on my side. And if I have evidence that life is not always on my side, okay, I trust that now that I'm reinstalling the software, I'm upgrading the software, I'm saying to myself, actually life is on my side. I trust that soon I will have evidence in my external world, evidence that life is on my side. Upgrading, detectives today, we are upgrading, we are examining, we're looking for clues. What do those clues sound like? When you're talking to other people, I always. What are you saying you always to? I can't. What are you saying I can't to? I wish I could. What are you saying I wish I could to? So if you are going to take on this challenge today, let me know. Give me a simple yes. If you're like, you know what, Mia, I'm going to be a detective today. I'm on the job. The crime scene is my conversation. Whether it's conversation with myself, whether it's conversation with other people, I am a detective today. I'm on the job. On the job. And I'm looking for these clues. What am I saying? That's what I want. I want to catch that belief that needs an upgrade. That's the job that we're on today. So are you going to take up the challenge? It's a simple yes or no question. Yes, I'm taking up the challenge. Yes, I'm going to be a detective today. Yes, I'm going to examine my thinking today. Yes, I'm going to ask myself, well, this thought, this belief, where is it from? Is this something that my grandmother told me when I was 10? Is it still serving me? Does this need an upgrade? Beyonce, let me upgrade you. Okay? Luke, I see that your is that a hand or is it a kettle? Ngobi says yes. So we've got to do the work, guys, and doing the work, awareness is such a gift. We want to become aware. We don't want to sleepwalk through our day. Okay, we want to become aware of the conversations that we're having. We want to become aware. You can't change what you're not aware of. I need to become aware of this belief that's no longer serving me so that I can do the work to change it. Yes? Okay, Busi says, yes, I am. I love it. Tim B says, yes. Butterfly, my crime scene is saying things that I only need to say. All right, Butterfly. So remember, we are on the job today, guys. We are detectives. Luke says, love your hair. Thank you so much. Notolo says, yes. Okay. Bongi says, yes. Nwaba says, yes. I love this guy. I love this, guys. I love this for us. And then come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and let me know how your day went as the detective. Did you catch a belief? And we're not trying to catch all the beliefs today, okay? We're not trying to catch every single belief that no longer serves us. We're just looking for one belief today. That's it. One belief. You're a detective today. You're just looking for one belief that needs an upgrade. We can't change everything all at once, but we can make changes every day, right? Every day. The same way that we wake up and we bath in the morning, ne? We need to be bathing up here, bathing in our minds, okay? We need to be clearing the clutter. We need to be upgrading our software. Okay, so if you haven't said yes that you will take on this challenge today, you've still got a chance to say yes, you will. Okay, it's a simple yes or no question. If you found value from this session, guys, if you found value, if you're like, oh yes, I'm going to play around today, give me a follow so that you can get a notification tomorrow when I go live. I do go live 6:30 Monday to Friday, all right? And then you can come and you can join me tomorrow with the rest of the regulars. The theme this week, guys, quick recap. The theme this week, we are rebuilding our inner world. That's what we're doing. We are rebuilding our inner world, okay? Today, specifically, we are looking at belief systems. So now when you think of your belief, just think of it as a software. And sometimes we just need to be upgrading and updating our software, okay? So think of, I'm walking into this new chapter into my life. I'm walking into this new season in my life. Does my software need an upgrade? Does my software need an update? Alrighty. And then remember today's challenge, okay? You are the detectives, okay? The crime scene, our conversation. We're looking for clues, okay? Clues that will point us back to what is the belief? What am I believing about myself? What am I saying? Okay. Alrighty, guys. Mabata, I see that you like the live. I'm just going to read a couple more comments. Okay, Tembi Sile says, I'm always complaining. Okay, Tembi. So, babes, then your job today, what is the opposite of complaining? Start finding things to be grateful for. Start finding things that you like. So don't look for the problems. You know what I mean? Start looking at, what do I like about my day? What's going right in this day? Okay, another thing, the things that we focus on also expand. So if you focus on complaining, notice how your day goes. You'll find something else to complain about, something else to complain about, something else to complain about. So we want to change that. You don't want to walk through your day complaining and finding more things to complain about. You want to walk through your day giving thanks and finding more things to give thanks about. You want to walk through your day thinking about, what do I like about my day? Okay, don't complain that you're in traffic. Think about, okay, great, I'm in traffic, but what does this allow me to do? All right, I'm in traffic. I can quickly join TikTok live and see what the topic is today. All right, do you know what I'm trying to say? So start thinking about things that you like. Make a list as you go through your day of the things that you actually like about your day. All right, focus on that, so that, because we want more of the good stuff, yes? So start focusing on the good stuff. Alrighty. Faith says, my word of today, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Amen. Faith, that is also like one of my favorite affirmations. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Absolutely. But even though I say that to myself, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, sometimes I still have a belief that needs to be changed about myself. So yes, I might be saying to myself, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, but somewhere there might be a different belief, maybe, you know what I mean, that I haven't challenged yet, that I haven't fixed yet. Yes? Yes. Let me go here. Mpile, I saw that. Yes. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm at, let me see, are there any other comments maybe that I didn't get to? Bulawana says, I love how you are reminding us to be mindful. You are helping us regulate our nervous system. Listen, if you found this helpful, I'm glad, but also remember that it's us that has to do the work. You know what I'm saying? So I can come up here, I can share my tools, I can share, guys, I'm learning this, but it's still, the responsibility still lies with us. Yes? Yes. Lady, I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Sesetu says to challenge beliefs, and I love the strong arm. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Butterfly says, when you complain, you attract more problems to complain about. Exactly that. Exactly that. So if you're someone that complains, guys, start literally walking around. That's your assignment today, is to actually start walking around with a list of things that you like. Every situation, everything that you do, you walk into a meeting, okay? What do you like about this? What did you hear? You know? So that's how we must start approaching our day, and have fun. That's the other thing. Have fun. Life is not that serious. Let's have fun with it. Alrighty, guys, my makeup is done. I love spending my mornings with you guys. You know this. I love the interactions. I love the comments. I love everybody that's here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be back tomorrow morning, 6:30. Make sure that you follow so that you can get the notification when I go live, and that you can come and you can join me tomorrow. Every day, it's a new topic. The topic feeds into the main theme. Give me a second. TikTok is asking me to verify that I'm human. I am human. So the topic of the day will always speak back to the theme. The theme this week, we are rebuilding your inner world. Okay, rebuilding your inner world. Have fun with this. Come back tomorrow. Give me feedback. I love your feedback. I love hearing how it went for you when you were playing during the day. All right. So to all the detectives, goodbye. I will see you tomorrow morning, 6:30. Mwah, mwah, and mwah. I'm out. Bye.